What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another This Week in Valorant. You may be asking, Tdawgg, why are you uploading this on a Thursday? And the reason is I'm going to be moving to Texas tomorrow. I have a long drive ahead of me. I didn't want to pre-record it and upload it like the day after, like at a hotel or something dumb like that. So we're doing it a day early. We might miss something. Whatever the case is, I'll get it in the next video. You don't got to worry about it. Today we do have a lot to go over. It should be a good video. I'm really excited for it. Hope you are too. It's not Friday, but it almost is. Let's hop right into it. First things first, VCT Masters Copenhagen. Our group stage has concluded and we're entering playoffs. Guild qualled, Optic qualled, DRX qualled, Fun plus Phoenix qualled. All of these were expected. The only person who kind of was a little shaky was Loud. They had a really early exit, being that they came in second at the last international event. I do want to talk about how Crew had a sick player, very sick player. Their star duelist, he wasn't playing well. He was literally sick in real life. But at the end of the day, I don't really think Optic would have lost anyway. The way those guys were playing and shooting was pretty insane. I'm not going to lie. It was a completely different Optic. Whoever gave the speech after they lost to Guild, that guy needs to do a pre-game speech every single day. They changed their routine. They ate something different for breakfast. Whatever it was, keep it going because they are going to win this event if they keep playing like that, and it's not going to be anything close. Here's your playoff picture. As you can see here, with the great job that Valorant does, NA plays each other in the first round again. So Optic and Xset won't have an international match. Off rip. One of them is immediately going to get sent to the lower bracket, which is completely unfair and just bullshit. I can't believe that this has happened not once, but again. Why is this still happening? It shouldn't happen. My favorites right now, Fnatic, DRX, Optic. I think Xset is an underdog. Guild disappointed me. I would have said Guild as an underdog, but they are already out of the tournament. Fnatic is playing right now. I just stopped watching the match to record this. I think that Optic's going to go all the way. I think their toughest opponent is going to be Fnatic in the upper final. They are 0-6 against EMEA teams map-wise. They haven't even won a map. They've got swept 3 times. So I don't think that'll happen again if they keep playing how they're playing. They just looked a little shaky on the first day, getting warm, whatever. Optic's done this once. They're going to do it again. Xset, unfortunately, I think will fall to lowers, which means that they're going to have to play their first international event in the elimination bracket, which is complete bullshit. These guys could have been playing from their houses if they wanted to, because this is an NA versus NA, matchup. It's stupid. It's completely unfair. Whatever. I'm pissed about it. I think that Xset can go the distance in the lowers. I'm not really a big, believer in a lot of these teams. I think Fun plus Phoenix is really good, but if Leviathan gets sent to lowers, I think they can beat them. I think they can beat Guild. I think they can beat Paper X. I think DRX, Fnatic, Optic. Now we're talking about the big dogs. I believe in Xset. I know that they're all good individually and they work even better together. They have a great coach, great support staff, great players. I believe in them. But again, at the end of the day, it's not just that. There's more on the line than just, backing them up. But that's all I have for VCT. Wanted to take a second and talk about Game Changers. Game Changers finished up last week. This is the female and female identifying tournament. Shopify Rebellion proved hard work pays off. They take down Cloud9 White in upper semis, send them to lowers. Cloud9 goes all the way back without dropping a map, and then they beat them in the grand final. So kind of like an Optic moment. You can't beat Optic twice. You can't beat Cloud9 White twice. But at the end of the day, we now know that they're not invincible, right? They've dropped maps before. Now they've lost a match. What I'm really excited for is to see Cloud9 on the international stage, because in multiple esports with teams, there's always a team that rises to the agenda in a region. And the question asked is, okay, can they do that internationally? Can they do that in a LAN setting with a crowd? Which I think they can. I really want to see them play the G2 women's team. Navi just announced they have a women's team. There's I think a good Latin American women's team that I can't name off the top of my head just because I don't follow it that strictly. But I think another thing that's interesting is, how far 2 free agent teams got in this tournament, including Dart Monkeys as 3, I guess you could say. But, we have 3 free agent teams getting into the main event of this, winning money, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Cloud9 White, 6-time champs, excited for their future. They're killing it. Zellsis and Shroud have joined Sentinels. Sentinels now has a 9-person roster with a coach who is an ex-player for FaZe. These guys can run in-house scrims if they want. They can literally just play each other. They can literally just play each other if they wanted to. Zellsis is coming in for Konpeki in the LCQ. Shroud is coming in for Sick, I believe. Or, other way around. I'm not referencing like an exact position. All I know is that Konpeki is being swapped out. Sick isn't playing for personal reasons. They brought in Zellsis on loan, I believe, and they've signed Shroud. Now, this is the good thing about what they've done by signing Shroud. And I'm sorry for all the Shroud fans. I believe in him as much as you all do, and I want him to do good because I'm a fan of him. I think he's a great guy. I love watching him compete. Shroud is going to shit the bed, and nobody's going to be able to do anything about it, okay? It's just going to happen. Shroud doesn't have good experience playing this game. He's played a couple content creator tournaments for fun. He plays Immortal Ranked on his live stream. He's very out of it when he plays ranked. He's always reading his chat and, being an entertainer. He's great mechanics. He has a great clutch gene. But when he gets put up against an Aster Rays Fade, he is going to get victimized. He's going to get bullied. Again, I think he's a great player. And this is a great investment. And the thing you guys need to understand is Sentinels isn't investing in these players to win LCQ, or at least Shroud is what I'm referencing. They're not going to win LCQ. What they're going to do is they're going to make a bunch of noise. They're going to make the viewership triple. They're going to get all the Shroud's fans to come be Sentinels fans. So now Sentinels is going to have an even bigger fan base, even when they're the biggest team in Valorant. They're going to have an even bigger fan base now, and they're going to take over the scene when it comes to that. Shroud is a great investment because he knows what it takes to be great because he has been great. He's now coming over this game to do that. With time, Shroud will be great. But I'm telling you now that they aren't playing to win LCQ. They are playing for the long run here. We're playing for the, down the road next VCT type thing. So as a Sentinels fan, just, table that. Don't get upset if you lose LCQ. They're going to be a very good team in a couple months here. They just need time together. Getting into the more Twitter world, I wanted to talk about this new bundle, Sarmad, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people just sit here on Twitter and go,
why are there no animations and why can't I upgrade my gun? Why are there no shooting sounds? This is a waste of a bundle. Give us something.
Not everybody has hundreds of dollars lying around that they can spend freely on a video game for pixels, okay? These bundles are good for the environment and the community because, mostly everybody can afford these. They're cheap, they're simple, and they look good. Just because they don't make sounds, they don't have a kill banner, whatever you want to call, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But you have to include everybody. They can't just keep releasing $110 skin packs and have all the people buy them, bro. They got to be, everybody has to be included. So understand that. One thing I do want to talk about this is they have another two-handed knife that takes up your entire screen. Stop doing that. If anybody that works for Riot is watching this video right now, stop. Stop. No one wants that. There aren't any good knives that take up your entire screen. Please make it smaller. Please make different animations. Please make different grips. Just stop doing something that takes up the entire screen. It's horrible to look at as a viewer. Or just someone who plays the game. Another bundle here, Run It Back 3. Last time there was a Run It Back, I remember there being a poll on Twitter. I didn't see a poll on Twitter for this. I don't know about you guys. What the fuck are these skins? Radiant Crisis Bucky? Ego Stinger? Gravitational Classic. Dude, I can name 3 better skins per gun in this bundle that could have been in there. Who the fuck voted for this shit? Anyway, this bundle's gonna flop. I really wish they had like a upgraded Stinger here. I wish they had like the Zed Classic in here, or maybe the Glitch Pop one. Op, I think Mage Punk is underrated. I'm fine with that being there. Maybe the Forsaken Op, maybe Ion. Phantom, you could have done Oni. Oni was the first pack released when the game came out, and their stuff hasn't been introduced in one of these packs yet. There's not even a knife in here, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Do better. New Smurf Detection, currently being tested in NA, starting with today's patch. All new accounts will be matched up with players similar to their skill level faster to prevent smurfing. I guess this is a good start. You know, I'll give them that. I need to see more. The problem with this game right now is the amount of accounts that people have because they are free to create. You don't need to buy the game. You can just make an account and play. As great as that is, that gives people the freedom to make their account name Dirty Chicken 8, and they go on it and they throw your games without talking. They say horrible things and bad words, and they get away with it because they're Dirty Chicken 8. That's who they are. They're not whoever they are. They're Dirty Chicken 8 on that account. So once we get rid of that, then we can start building a good foundation here. But that's your problem. Again, if anybody's listening, that is your problem. I don't really care about this like hidden MMR bullshit. This needs to be taken out of the game. To be honest, but just stop letting people just like make 8 accounts named Dirty Chicken 8 and being an awful person on them. If you get banned, you're just gonna make another. You know what I mean? And people are like, oh, they do hardware bans. You think that that's gonna stop somebody from playing a game? You have to order a new PC part to avoid a hardware ban, by the way. I know current people who are signed to pro contracts who have avoided it. So, again, not a fix. Now, there are some agent changes that have been introduced. I'm sure that, you know, you've seen some of them. For fucking some reason, KAYO is being buffed. KAYO is being buffed, guys. The grenade size has been slightly reduced. The damage of the nade no longer needs to be in line of sight. And your ult now plays the revival sound for allies while enemies hear a short sound at the start. I think the ult thing is great. I think that KAYO's ult it's very good, but you know, when you get knocked in certain spots, you're completely unresable. You're the person who, you know, is rezzing you, you know, they know if they're rezzing, right? You know what I mean? Like they can make a play around it. So now being able to fake the res, I think that's good. I think that adds a level of skill and depth. I'm going to show you guys a clip after we go through this. Actually, I'll just do it right now. This is the current state of KAYO. So career tweets. I'm convinced Riot employees don't play their own game. People have been quote retweeting this and, you know, adding them. They've seen it. They've talked about it. I don't think that they're going to change this, by the way. But, you know, this is how it's going to be. Sorry if you're a Sentinel player. Quit the game or become a duelist. Like, what is this shit, man? You know what I mean? This is skillless. This is stupid. You know, that needs to be reverted or just fixed in general. But yeah, I was definitely disappointed when I saw that. Yoru Changes. I played against Eggster yesterday, a TikToker. Every single round he had ult, he instantly used it, and he jumped on somebody with a flash, and he shorted them because of this new buff. The ult lasts longer, and the time it takes you to take out your gun is shorter. I know you're trying to make Yoru meta. I know when someone locks Yoru on a VCT stream, everybody goes, Yoru! Like, I get it, man. It's entertaining. What you can do is you can balance out other agents that are broken, like Chamber and Fade, the 2 most broken agents in the game, instead of buffing all the other ones. All you have to do is just balance those out a little bit, and then other agents become viable picks. And I'll give you an example, okay? Here's the Phoenix change. Your flash is better. It's faster. It's hard to turn. Your gun comes out faster when you're using your wall. And after you ult and you die, you keep your armor. They made Phoenix a 4, or Phoenix was at a 4, now he's at a 6. Why am I going to pick Phoenix when KAYO was at an 8, and now he's at a 9? So not only will I still not pick Phoenix because of how good KAYO is, you just made him better. You just made him better. I understand how the meta works. I understand that there's going to be good agents in certain time periods of the game based on what is being played and how it's being played. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I'm not trying to act like I am. I'm not trying to be ignorant. All I'm trying to say is that there's a better way of going about this. You know, if I'm wrong, please go to the comments and tell me why, because I'm interested. But again, with these agent changes, very minor stuff other than KAYO, obviously. You know, they're making things slightly better, but again, we're missing the bigger picture, which is Fade and Chamber, two most broken agents in the game, and it's not close. Now, I'm going to rag on this guy a little bit. I'm going to use him as an example. This isn't anything personal to Fatalglytch. I just want to, again, use this as a learning example. He tweets, people hate certain maps because they expose their weaknesses. Many don't like Breeze because of the long gunfights when they just have bad aim. Many hate Icebox because of the many elevation changes when they just have bad crosshair placement. The only bad map is Bind. Not only does this have 3,000 likes, not only are people agreeing with him, this guy does coaching for $40 an hour, and he tweeted that. So a piece of advice I'll give you is this. If you are serious about individual coaching, what I would recommend you do is type in a website called VLR, go to the rankings, click on North America if it wants to pop up. Scroll down these teams in the top 20 and see if any of these players offer individual coaching, like some of the guys on Knights, like some of the guys on DZ. Okay? Again, don't take this personal, Fatalglytch, if you're watching this. This guy is like a platinum TikToker. I don't really think that he knows what he's talking about when it comes to this game. Will he give you tips and he will put you on the right path and send you in the right direction? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Is he going to take your game to the next level? No. No. He's going to teach you tips and tricks and little shortcuts to win rank games. If you want to be a better player and you actually give a shit about yourself, your money, and your time, you don't go to this guy. Now, getting to the tweet, this is just horrible, man. 3,000 likes. Okay, first of all, a reason that people don't like Breeze, I don't really think it's because of that. Because you have bad aim and there's long gunfights. In every single map, there are gunfights that are close and far. Those are the engagements that you get into. Some more often than not, right? On Split, it's fair to say that you get more close range engagements than you do on Breeze, but it depends on the agent you're playing and how you're playing the map, okay? There's way more variables than just A and B. Many hate Icebox because of the elevation changes when they have bad crosshair placement. What the fuck does that even mean? Elevation changes? Motherfucker, I hate Icebox because you can hit A 12 rounds in a row with no smokes and it works! And if you want to plant on A or B, good fucking luck. Shocks, mollies, fire, hellfire. They're going to open up the gates of fucking hell and you're going to fall through. Like, you can't plant on that map. And you can hit a site reliably without any smokes. That's the fucking problem, Fatalglytch. Now, this is the real issue that I want to cover is it's not about people hating maps because of their weaknesses. It's about people hating maps because they can't 5 rush every single round no matter what. Why do you think people hate Bind and Split? It's because you have to work the map and you have to take your time. 99% of Valorant players are either drunk, high, or buzzed off nicotine or fiending for it. They're flipping around their knife, their champion's karambit. They have their active subs to, like, you know, Sinatra and Prod, and they run it down every single round no matter what with music playing. Like, that's what they do. So, no, it's not because of weaknesses, you know, that you have. It's because that you can't rush every single round reliably. But again, wanted to cover that. Sorry, Fatalglytch. Love you, man. Another bundle here. Wait, didn't I already go over this? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, sorry, I opened this again. Oh, I opened it again. Okay, perfect. We're done. Great. Again, uploading this one day early because I'm moving to Texas tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a couple IRL live streams. I got some more like vlogs and IRL content coming for you guys on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support there. I appreciate each and every one of you. I haven't gone over, you know, everything in detail, and I haven't, you know, made like a message or anything like that. But I'll start here saying that I would be nowhere if it wasn't for the people who watch this video, for the people who tune into my stream, people active in my Discord, people who message me every day. I'm not going to do any specific shout outs right now just because I want to do it more properly, but you know who you are. I am so thankful for you and I appreciate you very much. I will prove to you, like I have been doing every single day, how bad I want this, and I'm going to take it to the next level and I'm going to make it. Whenever you have a bad day at work, school, relationship, friends, family, you know where to go. You know that you can type in twitch.tv/tdawgg and you know I'll be there. Okay? I'm here for you guys. I appreciate you being there for me. I love you all. Thank you for everything. I can't believe this is happening. I'm actually, moving to Texas to pursue esports and taking the next step in my life. And again, I wouldn't even be past square one if it wasn't for you guys. So I love you. Thank you all. I completely forgot. Somebody's gonna flame me in the comments for this. I completely forgot. Did I open a? Yeah, I didn't open one already. There we go. That is great. Drink Dr. Pepper, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you tuning in. Tdawgg out of here, man. Deuces.